His proportions are so wonky, and I really love it. Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another RebelScum.com video review. And today's video is sponsored by our good friends over at BigBadToyStore.com, who sent us this Egg Attack action figure, the Mandalorian with Grogu. And this is just part of the weird Egg Attack action brand from Beast Kingdom, where they make these weirdly proportioned figures that are fully articulated and come with lots of awesome accessories, including swappable hands and things, a jetpack, his pulse rifle, his blaster pistol, his signet, and, of course, little Grogu here in the satchel. And then on the back, you get to see some awesome images of the figure in action. Star Wars logo on each side of the box, the Mandalorian and Grogu on the front of the box, Star Wars at the top of the box. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. And here is the Beast Kingdom, the Mandalorian, out of the packaging. And he's got some decent size to him, but what I wasn't expecting was the amount of cloth goods on this piece right here. So first of all of the armored bits are plastic, but they feel like armor on, well, Din Djarin here. His jumpsuit here, this is all cloth goods underneath every single one of these armor panels. You've got this nice, almost suede-like material here for his cape. It's even got kind of tattered and torn bits there towards the bottom. There's that armor plate right there. Cloth goods there once again on the jumpsuit. Armor plates here, armor plates here. I love feeling the difference in texture on this. This is really awesome. Even the bandolier is pleather. That's so cool. So he also has his functioning holster for his blaster pistol right here. You can, good thing that's actually leather, because it's a little on the stiff side here. There we go. Put that in there. So you can holster his blaster pistol. It's a little snug. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, we can't quite get it, but that's okay. He has his pulse rifle as well, which you can have him just equip to his back here. That just clips right there and hangs off of his back like so. He comes with his Mandalorian Mythosaur skull signet necklace here, which is very nice. Like that, and you've got a good little string there on that. Now, I'm going to have a hard time getting this around his big noggin here, unless he can pop that head off. I'm not going to try and do that right this second, but what you can do with it is you can put it on the little Grogu here. So here is that cool little necklace. Just feed it around his ears there and pull it on down. And there is the little Grogu. The little Grogu is also articulated. The head is on a ball joint. As you can see, it popped right off, but it also pops right back onto place. And that ball joint is connected right there at the bottom too. So you get some pretty good wiggle on that. The head does come off actually very easily. It is also on a ball joint, and there's a ball joint right there too. So we can get these other accessories on him. And look at that cloth goods collar. There's even a working zipper there. That's super cool. That's the kind of thing you would expect to see on a hot toy over a piece that's meant to be more fun, like this one right here. I love the level of detail that is on the materials of this piece alone, and it makes for a really cool piece overall. Now, he also comes with his jetpack, but I don't really see a spot for it to like peg on. I wonder. No way. Oh, that's really sweet. Okay, the jetpack is magnetic. I love that. That is a really awesome feature. I also just realized I never put Grogu's head back on after we got the satchel over Mando's shoulder. Mando, put your stuff back on. Quit knocking your stuff off, buddy. There we go. There is Mando with Grogu. Now, we also got a Beskar ingot here so that he can, build more armor, make some weapons, give some to the foundlings. He also comes with a bunch of swappable hands. So we've got a trigger finger gesture hand for his blaster pistol or blaster rifle, an open gesture hand for his left hand and right hand, and a kind of trigger finger hand for his left hand as well. And for dynamic posing, you get a cool little The Mandalorian figure stand here in this shiny black plastic. And you can use that to either stabilize your Mando just a little bit better when he's displayed on shelf, or use it for, like I said, dynamic posing and have him posed flying with his jetpack in the air, for example. And you can even have him posed as flying through the air with his awesome jetpack, with his cool little figure stand, with Grogu safely tucked under his arm. Like I said, this figure is also fully articulated. Head is on a ball joint. That neck is also on a ball joint. The ball joint that the neck connects into is also on a ball joint, which is kind of crazy. So lots of articulation for the head and the helmet there. Decent articulation in the shoulders, but due to the proportions and the jumpsuit, it kind of restrains that articulation. But I feel it in there. I feel the joint underneath the jumpsuit. And he definitely has the potential for full range of motion. It's just kind of hindered by the suit a little bit. Maybe mine's just a little stiff, but I also don't want to be too rough with it at the same time. Decent elbow joints, bicep swivel, all that good stuff. Wrist joints, you can just pop either one of those hands and take that ball joint with it and swap it onto that other hand. Here, let's put one of his trigger fingers on that, and then just grab that wrist and pop that back into place right there. And now he can wield his blaster pistol if we like. Here, let's go ahead and just put that in there. Luckily, these hands have a nice soft rubbery plastic to them, so they're not too difficult to get his weapons in them, which I also really like. Waist swivel, hips, thigh swivel, knee joints, swivel because this is an armor plate around his shin, so you can rotate that entire shin if you like. Fully articulated ankles, and a mid-toe joint on the boot as well on both feet, which I think is pretty cool. And so you can get an idea of size, here he is next to a Black Series 6-inch scale release of The Mandalorian. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's review featuring the Star Wars Beast Kingdom Egg Attack, The Mandalorian. This figure has wonky proportions, but great articulation, cloth goods, pleather goods, and more. The accessories are really cool, and a big thank you to BigBadToyStore.com for sponsoring today's review and sending us this awesome figure. You can get yours from them today, clicking the link down in the description down below. Stay tuned for more awesome Star Wars toys and collectible reviews, news, and more by following RebelScum.com on social media, YouTube, and checking the website daily for daily Star Wars fan news, content, and more. Check out our sister website, CoolToyReview.com, for all kinds of awesome non-Star Wars toy news, reviews, and more, and follow Cool Toy Review on social media. If you're looking for a cool Star Wars toy collectible experience and a fun show to watch, tune in to the Order 66 Toys Friday Night Live show. We go live every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time, showcasing all kinds of cool Star Wars toys and collectibles from, well, since the beginning. and we ship all around the world. If you're looking for a cool Star Wars fan experience, check out Rebel ScumCon. Year 2's coming up August 8th through the 10th, 2025 at the Frisco Conference Center. And for more information, make sure you're following Rebel ScumCon on social media, as well as checking Rebel Scum Conventions with an S.com. That's rebelscumconventions.com from anything you might have missed from year 1, whether it's content, merch, guests, and more, or if you're trying to stay in touch about year 2. And last but not least, don't forget to sign up for a free account on collectorsoracle.com where you can mark and track all kinds of cool Star Wars toys, collectibles, and more in your collection absolutely free. And that's it for today. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. And may the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.